So the course I was teaching this term is called COM 1190, Data, Insights, and Decisions. And this is part of the business school's integrated first year program, which means that every single business school student who's doing a Bachelor of Commerce has to take this course. And the course is fairly technical. It's used, I guess, as prep for content that will be in economics and finance and risk and actuarials, and some of the other more marketing and IS analytic courses. But because of that, we need to teach every single student how to program. In this course in particular, there is a lot of value, plus the whole course is really about, actually taking data and making decisions with that data, and that's exactly what AI is doing. So it's even just topically a very relevant aspect of the course, especially when we get into data ethics and responsible data practices. A lot of that now has to obviously do with AI. So this term, what I've done is I've taken an approach of I'll answer their questions, but I use ChatGPT and I basically walk through how I took their problem and their query and got the solution with ChatGPT. The amount of questions over the term have virtually gone down to zero if it was about coding. Even just something as simple as learning R, right? Even where do you start? So we kind of give some basic frameworks like, if you open up Excel, you have all your data very visible. You can highlight columns, you can calculate sums and averages and do, all sorts of stuff, but you can see the data there. When you first open up R for the very first time, it's just a blank command prompt line. It's, where is the data? So we kind of tell the students, well, this is just a program. It's just, sitting by itself. You need to get the data, whatever that data set, it's a file. That file needs to be, in a sense, uploaded to R so that the software can actually access that data based on the code that you're providing. So we can tell them that, and then we get them then to go to ChatGPT to be like, how do I load in data into R? And it's just going to be a simple one-liner usually that will come back in terms of this is the code. And then they can use that code to upload the data. So we're trying to use ChatGPT to actually get them to learn new skills. So we're both teaching them how to do prompts to get what they're looking for, and now hopefully they can take this to not only just their courses into university for the rest of university, but just out in general, where if they need to learn new things, it's not like, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? They kind of have some go-to tools and a set of skills that can actually help them learn on the fly quickly. But the challenges are definitely going to be the assessments. We're just kind of, really trying to shift more towards creating artifacts. So instead of just writing a report, maybe build a dashboard or a visual report, something that you can still get guidance from ChatGPT on how to execute it, but ultimately it will come down to you as the student creating the artifact. So that's kind of the challenges and the opportunities that we'll be looking for in the future.